notice at the beginning of January how all the makeup content creators were creating the same content about the drugstore, and people who I didn't even follow were popping up because I guess it was a very popular topic to talk about. Now, I would say during 2016, I joined the Sephora craze and was really excited to be shopping at these more high-end brands, MAC, Fenty, Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And while I do still love those products and the brands, what is going on with the pricing? I went on Sephora the other day, and why are all the foundations now $70 to $85? Why are skin tints $54? So when I saw that everyone's posting about these new products that are coming out, I got excited. I recently went to Japan and the drugstore makeup there blew me away. It's all I wanted to shop for and look and have that experience, but I find I don't get the same excitement that I do here in North America. Now, I think a lot of you have followed me from my drugstore hair care video, and there's a reason why that video did so well. It's because we're tired of paying so much money for products that aren't even doing that great of a job. I have found some gems at the drugstore, and I'm really excited to share them with you today, including a foundation that I teased on shorts. Listen, I've chatted enough, let's get into it. I have been wearing the Milk Skin tint for years. 2 years? When did this come out? I don't know how long I've had this. I love it, but my skin has been changing since I've been using tretinoin, and it's been a ride. Some days it's really greasy, other days it's scaly. But this just hasn't been as reliable for me. I do still love the formula. I think it makes my skin look absolutely beautiful, but I do not want to look like a greasy egg in the middle of the day. Not for me anymore. I am trying out the L'Oreal Paris True Match foundation. So I'm shade 1N, and I just use a little pump because in my opinion, for this formula to look the best on your skin, you just need the smallest amount. Because it is a satin finish, when I applied a bit too much with a brush, I did notice it looked a little powdery, and I did not like how that wore throughout the day. So I use this just as a really thin layer, like I would a skin tint, to even out redness with some of the pigmentation of my acne scars or any new friends that are coming in. Like, why did I wake up with this? And if you work in thin layers, just maybe build a little where you need it, it will be undetectable. And I think that's what I love specifically about this L'Oreal line. My cat is having a little happy hour. The undertone works. I tried the Wet n Wild skin tint. I think I got a comment in the summer about it being really good. It might be more of a summer shade for me because it was either too peach or too orange. And after doing some research online, I was like, you know, I don't want to play this game of not getting the right undertone, which is, I think, why a lot of us left the drugstore. In 2016, Fenty launched. Their foundation came in 40 shades, which was something that we hadn't seen before, which is crazy that that was only 2016. And I think that's what brought a lot of us to Sephora, to these middle high-end brands, was because they had more shades, they had better undertones, and we were willing to pay the extra like $20 for these better products. But now L'Oreal's doing a good job. So this was $23 before tax, and Milk Makeup has gone up to $54. When I saw that, that was just a little hard to swallow, which is what's pushing me towards drugstore. Again, in my Japan favorites video, which will be linked in the description box, and I'll probably put it at the end of the video too, I mentioned all the fabulous drugstore makeup I bought. Because that was my last video, I won't go over it, so I'm not repeating myself too much. So I'm just gonna finish up my makeup and I'll get back to you with the lips. I just did really light makeup today, so I did Say and Chili. I haven't worn this for a long time because my skin was just looking too dewy. But now, I feel like the glow from the blush has a purpose. My whole face isn't shining like a diamond. It's just in the areas that I want it, which is what I'm loving from this foundation. And because I want you to have all the information, so this works as well for you as it has for me, I did notice in the middle of the day, it started to look like it was separating a little bit. Not in a chunky way, just in it wasn't as close to my face. I don't really know how else to describe it besides that, but what I found helped was I took some blotting papers and I got the excess oil off my face. That even made the foundation look really good again. And then I added Fix Plus. I think because my sunscreen is so glowy and hydrating when I first put it on, it just helps this foundation look its best. But as the sunscreen wears off throughout the day, then the foundation is just needing a little zhuzhing. And these two products really helped. I don't know where you could buy blotting papers in North America, but I will be looking for those. So if you have any recommendations, please put them in the comments. And the drugstore, especially e.l.f., has fantastic setting, hydrating mists nowadays. While I find foundation is hard to find at the drugstore, for the undertones and getting the right shades, lip liners, they are hitting out of the park. I've talked about these for years now. We have the Revlon Lasting Finish lip liners. I have the shades in Cappuccino and Brownie Pie. Let me show you why I love them. Now, these colors are so beautiful, but what I really love is they're easy to use. As a pale girl with a neutral undertone, Cappuccino is just great for contouring, adding a bit more definition to the lines of my lips. It's very easy to use, so I find it doesn't tug, which sometimes creates uneven lines. This just goes on smoothly. But what I do find from the drugstore is that their products don't always last the longest. So this is something you'll have to obviously reapply. I have to reapply with my MAC liners too, so it's not like that's a deal breaker. And I'm just gonna use the Fui Pudding Pot to create that really beautiful blurred lip. I noticed CoverGirl has come out with a blurring lip balm almost. NYX also came out with a blurring lip balm. So there's choices at the drugstore that you can buy in North America. I believe this was $16 in Japan, the Fui Pudding Pots. Pretty comparable to drugstore prices in North America. Oh, they have also gotten expensive. I'm tired of hearing about inflation. And I wanted to show you these products because these are what I use, these are what I love. I'm not just reviewing products that are brand new to the drugstore for the sake of it. I want to show you some of the other skincare, hair care that I have been using for the drugstore that is just absolutely amazing and has totally changed the game for me. This might be a little odd to be showing you my deodorant, but Dove. I have a whole body line dedicated to Dove. I absolutely love their products. This is the Advanced Care Dove Antiperspirant. Water Lily and Cherry Blossom scent is very light. I don't think I would get this again because I do like a little bit more of a scent in my deodorants. I do not want to stink. How many years did I spend getting that like weird natural deodorant smell? And they're so expensive. This is like $7. It lasts 2 months, probably, maybe even 3. I love it. It's very easy on my underarms. I don't get any rashes. It keeps the stink away. Hell yeah. Continuing with Dove, I talked about Dove a lot in my drugstore hair care video, but these are some newer ones that I have in my routine, which I absolutely love. It is the Bond Strength Damage Therapy Conditioner and Shampoo, because in that video I complained about the Pantene being a little bit too harsh on my scalp. It was drying it out, causing some breakouts. Not a good look. This doesn't weigh my hair down. I used it today. As you can see, it's looking great. It moisturizes my hair without getting it weighed down and greasy. It keeps it looking its best. I absolutely love these. They smell good, they feel good. A+. Again, a whole Dove body care routine. I've switched back to regular bar soap. I bought myself Sticky Dates from Lush, the body wash, as a little treat to myself over the holidays for finishing exams. And you know what? It smells absolutely fantastic. I can't knock them for the smell. It's delicious. But my skin feels better with this Dove Calming Moisturizing Cream Bar. It's a beauty bar with oatmeal and rice milk scent. Abby had talked about this as the body wash. I saw it in bar form. I'm like, you know, I like that it's just easy to use in cardboard. I have a lot of other plastic that I use in my beauty products, so let's just go with cardboard. It feels amazing. It smells amazing. It's a very like gourmand scent with a little like sophistication. It smells like a rich lady would be using this. Sold. I love it. A plus. This was something that we picked up in Japan because it was cold and our skin was getting scaly. This is the Vaseline Advanced Repair Body Cream. It feels wonderful on the skin. It sinks in really quickly. I do love some high-end body care products. Nude Sticks actually does a really good one. It smells fantastic. But I find that I'm saving it because it's expensive, and so I'm like, ooh, I only want to wear it on nice occasions so my skin can look juicy and beautiful. This is just as great. I use it every day. I also have the Cocoa Radiant one. Stunning, smells delicious. It's like a #1 seller at Cosme, which is a very popular beauty store in Japan. Love it. Talking more about some hair care, we have the Pantene Miracle Rescue Multi-Spray. I use this after I get out of the shower to help detangle my hair, to help with heat protection. In that drugstore hair care video, I did talk about some high-end products like the Bumble and Bumble Miracle. I forget the name. I did love that product. It worked fantastic for my hair, but again, $45 I think for that. It lasted a long time, but I'm just happy with how the drugstore hair care products have been making my hair live its best life. Like, listen, 2020 to 2024, my hair wouldn't grow like past here without looking awful. And now look how long it is. I even got it cut before Christmas and I feel like it's already grown out, which is crazy. I like the scent. I like how it sits in my hair, doesn't weigh it down, which is key for me. I have thin, fine hair. It can look bad pretty quick. This is really good. This also came from a subscriber recommendation. This is the L'Oreal Paris Extraordinary Oil Hair Perfector, Sublime Hair Perfector, sorry. And I actually haven't put it in my hair yet, so I thought I would show you. I use like almost a full pump. I really don't need a lot for my hair type. I used to use Olaplex. That lasted a long time, their hair bonding oil. I really enjoyed that. I put it in my hair at night as well as in the day. This L'Oreal hair oil was $15, and I think it's more than double the amount you get. Again, doesn't weigh my hair down. It gives a beautiful fragrance to the hair. So if you don't like fragrance, it might not be for you, but it's like undetectable. What do you think? Does my hair look shinier? A little less frizzy. I like how it's been making my hair feel, look, the shine. I don't know if it's giving that repair that the Olaplex was, but I've been using it for a few months now and absolutely love it. Now we're going to be quick with skincare. I have switched to Cereve Foaming Facial Cleanser. I don't know why I didn't want to buy this for so long. It's like $20 for this huge tub. I was using the Lush like bar soap for the face and it was great, but I did feel like I needed just a deeper clean to my skin. This hasn't stripped my skin, super easy to use. It's no fragrance, foaming action. There is niacinamide in it, non-comedogenic, so it won't clog pores, which is like, yeah, I don't want that from my face wash. Why would you clog my pores? It gets the job done. It's great value. I would recommend this. Now, as you can see, I am almost done this. This is CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion PM. I use this in the day too. They have one for the AM that has SPF in it, and I didn't want to be buying 2 face lotions, so this is good. I do want to try Cetaphil after this. I feel like there's a little room for improvement, but it's been great on my skin. It hydrates it. You don't need a lot, like just 1 pump does a great job. It's oil free. It hasn't been causing me breakouts, but I would like to try. This was $20 and I believe the Cetaphil is like $15. I'm just interested. Someone was talking about it. Another skincare influencer was talking about it, so I am interested to try. In my last drugstore product, it's kind of more like drugstore, but a little bit above. I don't know. I would say it's on point with like L'Oreal prices. We have the Avene Cicalfate Restorative Protective Cream. Now, when I got back to Japan, my skin started shedding like a snake. It was awful and embarrassing and confusing. Like, why is this happening? It was colder in Japan, so I don't know. I think we don't have as much moisture or something in the air here. This cured that dryness, I'm not kidding, overnight. This was, I think, $25, so really great for a barrier cream, I think. I was looking at some other at Sephora and yeah, 50 bucks. I'll even show you on the back of my hand a little dollop. I find it blends into my skin quite well. There is that like white pigment at first, but as you rub it in, it's gonna go away. It doesn't take long to absorb. This has literally saved my skin this winter. I am very impressed, very excited that I am not scaly anymore. If you made it to the end of this video, oh my God, thank you so much for watching all of it. Again, please leave comments. I love reading them and I respond to as many as I can, which is usually all of them. I really think the drugstore is going to be hyped up in the next couple of years just because of the way prices are going. I love Sephora products and I will probably be purchasing from Sephora and higher end brands in the future, but it's nice to see the drugstore coming out with some great products. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Like, comment, it will push my content out there so more people can find me. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day, and I'll see you in my next video.